Hi! So this entire intro that I'm about to do is entirely pointless because you can, in fact, see the title. But I'm gonna do it anyways because it's gonna be fun. So, Ellie and I, we're 17, and we are not parents.
At least not yet.
Yeah. But we thought it would be fun to do the controversial parenting tag because we're 17 and don't have kids. I want kids.
I don't.
Yeah.
Children make me
And
make me
I want to have like 1 million. So like that's where we are on that. So
she'll have children for me.
yeah.
I'll just adopt them.
Or just be a really good aunt.
I like kids. I just don't want to destroy my hoo-ha.
Okay. Well, with that, we're gonna start the first question. Hi. So, this, I know it looks bad. It's left over from this video. And, yep, you're gonna have to deal with that. But, as you guys are seeing the beginning of this video, I feel the need to put a huge disclaimer in here. Because I don't think Ellie and I said it enough in the video. But, basically, anyone can parent however they want to parent. None of what we're saying is saying that it's the right way or the only way or the way that everybody should parent their children. Our way is not necessarily the best way for your family. It's not necessarily the best way for our family, and we might learn that, and that's fine. It's whatever works for your own specific situation, so none of this is meant to target anybody or make anybody feel like they're parenting wrong. It's just two 17-year-old girls who don't have kids and their current views. And we didn't make this video to tell anybody that they're doing it wrong. We're just doing this so that we have something to look back on and maybe laugh at once we have kids and be like, wow, we were so stupid with that. And that's pretty much the whole intent of this video. So yeah, that's it. Ooh, being friends with your child.
Okay, so here's my take on it. Me and my mom are more friends than she is my parent to some extent. And I think for someone that wasn't in my situation, that would be really bad. But I've also gone through a lot to the point where, I had to mature and, kind of become adult at a lot younger of an age. So, granted, it could be bad for people who are younger, haven't necessarily had the same life or, kind of the same issues as me or gone through as much as me. It might be an issue just getting that, ability to have that friendship with your mom because you don't really need them anymore, versus where, younger kids where your mom is just your friend, you're doing all this stuff, and that's really gonna mess up your life. I know people that lives got messed up because of that.
Yeah, at the end of the day, your parents should be your parents, but, me and my mom were more friends than she is my mom sometimes, but other times my mom is very much my mom, and, that's her whole role. But, yeah, ultimately, I think at the end of the day, if you're a parent, you're a parent, you're not a mom, or you're not a friend. So, if your kid is, sneaking out, you shouldn't be yeah, go have those high school experiences.
Yeah.
You should be I need to, know where you are.
I do think, though, we're also at an age where there is more freedom and they are more your friend than your parent, just because we're in that stage and we both have younger moms where they understand where we are because they went through the same thing and they understand what we're trying to do, so they're more lenient on us doing stuff, whereas, I think if it were anyone else, we have really, specific situations where it kind of just worked itself out, but with most people, it's not going to be a good situation for the child or the parent. Look at, her mom is an amazing person. I absolutely love her mom. Her mom is super sweet, but there was a situation where her mom was her mom for a really long time, and then over time, her mom kind of started realizing that wasn't working. So she became the friend mom, and everyone loved her and whatever, but that became a really bad situation for this girl, and she has gotten better, but a lot of people, that's what it's going to turn into, and they're going to end up getting really, really messed up in the head.
Girls in Boy Scouts.
So, okay, I'm not very opinionated on this just because I didn't have any experience with that. I never did Girl Scouts or anything. But here's the thing. there is Girl Scouts and there is Boy Scouts. They do very different things. Girl Scouts is more on the girly side of life, whereas Boy Scouts is more like, man, like, I'm gonna cut down a tree, you know? So, I don't think necessarily we should be trying to put girls in Boy Scouts, because that is a group for boys, and there is a group for girls. I think that we should be able to make it so both of them are able to do the same things. I think Boy Scouts should be able to sell Girl Scout cookies, and I think Girl Scouts should be able to do the same activities that Boy Scouts do. I just don't think that we need to be mixing young girls with young guys in this group where they're spending a lot of time together. Like, personally, I just don't think we need to be mixing them. Just allow them to have the same opportunities.
I partly agree with that, but I also, like, I'm one of the people that's very much, like, I'm a person who's very, like, I want to, like, make sure that everybody has equal opportunities, and I'm looking at, like, the, like, transgender and, like, non-binary group, and thinking about where they would go, and I think, okay, Boy Scouts does, like, the outdoorsy activities, Girl Scouts, like, sells cookies and does whatever else they do. I don't know, I was never in either. But, like, if my daughter would rather do the boy activities and the Girl Scouts aren't offering those activities, I think it's fine to put my girl in Boy Scouts, as long as she's mature enough to understand that, like, she's going into a group of all boys.
Yeah.
And same with my son going into Girl Scouts. I don't have a problem with that. And I know a lot of people are like, well, what if, like, sexual stuff happens? Like, okay, one thing I know that boys do in, like, Boy Scouts is, like, they compare their body parts, and that's, like, a natural thing for children of that age to do.
Yeah.
Like, if you read parenting books, that's, like, a thing that they do that's, like, completely normal and, like, it's an important part of development. And if my daughter is, like, in that situation, I'm pretty sure that the boys will, like, probably wait until she isn't in the area, because they're probably self-conscious because it's a girl, and they're at that age where they're not going to want that to be happening around a girl.
Yeah.
And it's the same with the girls, and, like, the girl conversations that would happen, like, it's the same thing. And
I agree with that. That was more so the point I was trying to get across, was just make it equal. Like, that's more than anything, like, just make it freaking equal. That's all that, you know, even with, like, women's rights and whatever.
Exactly.
Literally, that's all we're asking. I don't give a crap about whether we're actually the same mentally or physically or whatever. It's the fact that, like, we're getting paid less and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just make it equal.
We want, like, we want everybody to have the same opportunities. If my son wants to sell Girl Scout cookies, I think he should be able to go sell Girl Scout cookies. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out Ellie's channel in the card. Bye!